Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pull it. And it's Rivaldo.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
He's looking to set free a runner. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Now they can break here. Driving forward. And here's Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez! And it's Belletti. He's shifting through the gears here. Could be danger here. And again. Goal! Nil! First blood drawn. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Iniesta. And here's Shevchenko. And here's Iniesta. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Picks it and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lille are looking to go forward now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's good running with the ball. And the counter is on. Now it's Rivaldo. Played back in. It's a good ball out wide. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Shevchenko. Always onto this. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well timed, excellent interception. Pullet gets flagged offside. And here's Suarez. That is good strength. Maldini wins the duel this time. He'll try from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Aims beyond the defence. Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. Bastoni cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looks to go up and over, skims one in. Rivaldo gets his pass away. He's onside. Neymar! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
It's gone for a throw-in. No way through there. Szoboszlai. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And there's his chance to lead the counter. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Neymar. And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Alcantara. And that's been won straight back. The ball is loose and the chase is on. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Rivaldo. And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that is... And Shevchenko! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
He'll fancy himself from here. Oh, good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some resolute defending there. And here's Hullet. No way through, so back it comes. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's Shevchenko. And back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't...
Can he finish? It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
That has certainly made... And the shot! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Can he finish? It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Now it's Neymar. Bastoni. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lille are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, this looks sharp. The less said about that pass, the better. And it's Hullet. Now it's Luis Suarez. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Japan! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Japan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good... Neymar!
¿Qué?
Substitution for Japan. Number 20, Hullet. Number 11, Shevchenko.
And that's definitely not his best.
25, Nedved. Number 22,
Sorloth.
Iniesta. Number 17,
Gilberto Silva.
Coming on the
Strokes
field.
it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Number 7, Sterling. Number 23, Schneider.
Alcantara.
Number 24, Francesco Totti.
It's a good foot in there.
Number 14,
Sorloth.
substitution.
Sorloth! And that would have won it.
Sorloth has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Totti. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest. Schneider! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve
There
it.
will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Up towards the front line. Cantona. And it's Van Dalten. Beckham. And he's managed to get rid. Great hit! Totti. Sorloth. That is good alertness. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Japan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
I'm afraid to
Well,
tell
how will
you
we
that
look
were
back on that?
expecting
Well, I
traffic
have
to
to
be
say
heavy
I'm
after the
thoroughly
final
impressed
whistle
with what
today.
we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge driving through the middle. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pullet. Japan finding their passes.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
And it's Gullit. He is through here. Gullit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Japan! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Bahia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his pack.
Oh, he's taken it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary. Can he put it away? And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Bahia grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Rijkaard. Suarez chasing after it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Van Dijk. And here's Ronaldinho, and that could set him on his way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Goes back. Passes short and sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. Japan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Gilberto Silva. Nedved. He's found some space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Messi. He's got away. Cleared away. Bahia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Rummenigge. Nedved looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Iniesta. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That has ended up in no man's land. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he finish? It's gone out for a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neymar. Oh, that was vital. That's a sharp pass. No, that's been intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession. It's Van Basten! Superb goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Has been indicated.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Zico has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. A lot of space. Now the finish! And one more try! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
With a... And it's half-time here. Japan come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Bahia get the ball rolling for the second period. No changes at the interval from either side. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Gullit. Xavi Alonso. Nedved.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Japan go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Gullit. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Chance here to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta, very nicely done. Rummenigge, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nedved, Rummenigge, offside again. Stood up well to him there. Iniesta. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, given offside once more. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. He's had a hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Iniesta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Back into the middle. Gilberto Silva. Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response, absolute. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Koundé cuts it out. And here's Messi. He's going for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything. And Messi! Oh, what a mistake! No, he's not getting past him there. Could move up a gear here. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Iniesta. Pullet did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, just skips past his man. Nunez! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Japan. Oh, there's the hit! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Tenho amigo, se perguntar como que vai fazer essa primeira daqui de fora?
Eu não sei.
Daqui?
Eu não sei.
Nossa, ela tá logo melhor do que
Não faço ideia, viu? Porque nem a gente usa essa torneira aí.
É?
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And it's Hullet. Iniesta. That's good play.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil.
Chance! Nedved. And here's Hullet. Rummenigge. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Hullet, out to the right.
Iniesta really added the width there.
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Nicely aimed pass. Nesta. Japan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Shevchenko. Bellingham. Iniesta. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Conte. And here's Shevchenko. Gilberto Silva. Iniesta. That's Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And smartly reclaimed. Gilberto Silva. Xavi Alonso. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nedved! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Japan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Nedved touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Can he put it away? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Japan with the corner, they're first. Big chance! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That has been cut short. And he's intervened well there. Conte. And it's Xavi Alonso. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact. And it's Hullet. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Iniesta. Hullet does really well to win the ball there. And it's Rijkaard. Iniesta. Now it's Hullet. Oh, what a ball! Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nice interception, well timed. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Aim forwards.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Gullit. Iniesta. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Japan head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
That gets things going for the second half.
Japan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Rummenigge. Xavi Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Right, Kante. Shevchenko. Has a go! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Rummenigge. Can he finish? He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Nedved very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
And pull it! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Gullit has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pull it. Now it's Iniesta. Nesta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's got the shot away! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's been taken short. Cleared without hesitation. Pull it. And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shevchenko was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Shevchenko. He's had a hit! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Xavi Alonso. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Thuram. And it's Vieira. Bellingham. Shevchenko. Nedved. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Well read, nice interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hullet. Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nedved. Hullet. Nedved has found the net here, of course. For Xavi Alonso. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rummenigge gets flagged offside. Nesta running with the ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Right, Shevchenko. Got it! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
The final 5 minutes. And it's Shevchenko. And here's a chance. That is decidedly lacking. Thuram. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Short changes him with that pass. Stood up well to him there. 2 minutes to be added on. Taken off it pretty forcefully. And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Please be made aware that
claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Japan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Jawohl. Wil je al voor deze voor?
Reis is bij ons aan de bagul. Hier wel.
Você acha mesmo? Se eu não fosse pra me achar, não me acharia. Me acha. Aí tem gente que tem dinheiro e não se acha. Aí vai entender, né?
Parecia aí. Mas quando chegou, te deu mentira, não quando te deu bebida. Pode te dar bebida. Não? Mentira. Ele quer. Não, se você
Ah, e o quê? Finalizando de primeira. Entendeu? Os três sons que eu fiz foi o que chuta de primeira. Entra muito mais. Você vai voltar sempre. E chuta de primeira. Ali, fazendo jogadinha de tabela. Ah, e o quê? Finalizando de primeira. Entendeu? Os três sons que eu fiz foi o que observação. Ele tá na reserva do quarto lá porque o quarto é bravo. Mas o Diogo gosta, galera. Ó, muito bom. Ah, vai tomar banho. Então, Pickford é o quê? É absurdo, porque ela. Pô, tá de brincadeira, mano. Ah, é muito bom, galera. Só que eu não tô usando ele, não. Né, Vinicião? Ah, Vinicião. Não.
Vamos que vamos. Vamos que vamos. Vamos que vamos.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. And we're underway. Going to be disappointed with that. Iniesta, good spot, he's seen the run. João Cancelo wins the duel this time. And it's Iniesta. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rummenigge. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Palmeiras clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And they can counter here.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rummenigge, he's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar, can he finish? Xavi Alonso. That has been cut short. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. Japan yet to have an attempt on goal. Gilberto Silva. That's been cut out, well played. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Goal! Japan! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, well played. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he welcomes it in. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. Nedved delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but
Decent hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Right, look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, Red, nice interception. Thuram. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Quality ball. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Neymar. Neymar!
oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And he was quick to react. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a shade optimistic. He could be in here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shifted upfield. Rummenigge might just make this. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's ambitious. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Palmeiras with the corner, there first. Thuram is there to clear. Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Nedved. There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Japan clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Japan leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out and see if you can open them up a bit more.
Perfectly measured that. Edmilson. Xavi Alonso. Nedved. Hullet. Palmeiras needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Adams with a definite foul there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Rummenigge. looking wide. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass somewhat off target. Iniesta. Now that's well seen too. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, no joy this time. Neto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rocks it forward. That's interception. His positioning was spot on. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's Iniesta. Oh, and he's through the middle. Just the goalkeeper. He's had a hit! And the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rummenigge has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's there to clear it. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pinches it off him. Rummenigge. Not the most accurate pass. Cedric, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rummenigge.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He's picked his way through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Mbappe. Oh, strongly challenged there. Gilberto Silva. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. Guardiola has given away a free kick. Japan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And here's Totti. He's had it taken off him.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Can he put it away? Oh, and that should have been 2.
Sorloth has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Japan have their third corner. He's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Totti was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
And it's Eto'o. And they win it back again. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Messi. And he's surging through. Oh, what a ball he's in here. And the shot! It's a loose ball. No way through. Now it's Neymar. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The ball's gone astray.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Schneider. Now it's Sorloth. Japan close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Sorloth, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that will be it. Japan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too. Pull it. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe! Oh, just skips past his man. Great hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Iniesta. Pull it. And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Davids. Iniesta takes control of it and he's on the move. Well timed, excellent interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front...
And pull it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety. Pull it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 3 coming up. Mbappe touches it back. Pull it, driving forwards. Rummenigge. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flipped.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Tries to get it clear. And here's Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pull it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. It's Hullet. Rummenigge. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's good play. Goes back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And here's Iniesta. Shot a goal! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus...
Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's played forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Ronaldinho. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe. Nice sequence of shapes to shoot! Iniesta. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. Mbappe! He's had a hit! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rummenigge gets flagged offside. And it's Gullit. Chance to shoot now. It's Ronaldinho! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Iniesta. Xavi Alonso. Thuram. Nedved. Oh, perfectly measured that. He might be in here. Messi. Now it's Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Japan head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Xavi Alonso. It's Rummenigge. There's Green. That's a hand. It's good play. Goes back. Nobody else to help out there. It's Iniesta.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
The ball has bounced loose now. Now they can break here. And it's Gullit. Gullit. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Zico. Vieira. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Zico. Good purposeful running this. And the finish! And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gullit. Zico! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that pass isn't the best. Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge. Nedved. And he's managed to get free. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Iniesta. Rummenigge, he's through, now is he in? Rummenigge was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Zico picks it up out wide. Ronaldinho plays it in. Bout of passing here, really. He's had a shot! They've scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Yeah, can he put it away? Goal! Japan! And again they hit the front.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Japan take the lead. And it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitution for Japan, number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 25.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And
Nedved.
Dyke spots it
Number
and
22.
intercepts.
Iniesta.
Keep calm and
Number
carry on.
17.
That's the job in a nutshell
Xabi
now.
Alonso. Coming on the field, number 7.
Well, facing up to his
Number
adversary,
9,
this is a
Eto.
formidable matchup.
Number 24.
Hullet.
Francesco Totti. Number
Veron
19.
deals with that comfortably.
Number 14. Varane.
Totti.
Substitution in progress.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is lovely. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Ronaldinho. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Sörloth. And he's gone backward here. Looking tidy in possession. Great chance! He scored! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
4 added
There
minutes has
was
been
no
indicated.
getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Well, can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's that, the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Quick reminder today.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
To defender insight. He had all the time in the world. Such a smart finish. And the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't call themselves in glory here. And that is another huge defensively here. Look, there just wasn't much in it to begin with that tonight. I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance. Japan simply miscouldn't it. Classic is crisp and sharp. Sometimes you play the way through. Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Facing up to its adversary. Challenge would be the mark. wrong with that tackle. All won cleanly. That's Ronaldinho. Skillfully cut out. He was so at ease on the ball. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? So much. Italian possession. Great start. Getting through the turn. Expertly done. He played up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner. Two up, very little time left. Surely this is it. Well, can they finish? Nearly. They're going to be quick here.